is Mia, or better known as Papa Saturn Tarot on here, and today I'm going to be doing your pick a card reading. So this pick a card reading will be for those who are in no contact with somebody. This isn't necessarily geared towards like SPs or exes. It can be anybody that you're in no contact with. So I'm going to have you pick a pile, whichever one you feel most called to, whichever one catches your eye. That is the pile for you. So I'll see you in your reading. These are our three piles. We have pile 1 with the orange pen. We have pile 2 with the pink pen. And we have pile 3 with the green pen. So go ahead and choose a pile that resonates with you, and I will see you in your reading. Hello, pile 1. Let's get into your reading. Can you tell me what pile 1's person is feeling at no contact? Pile 1's person is feeling at no contact. Immediately, I'm seeing that this person feels very burdened. They feel very burdened. They miss your personality. You could be like a very feisty person, like a very wild, free, fun type of person. They really miss that. Something about you felt like home to them. Like you made them feel a sense of stability in their life, or like you're someone that they could have had something stable with. I'm seeing that you could be a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, and this person may be a water sign, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. I'm also seeing too that it's like this person almost feels like they didn't want to leave, but they had to leave. I feel like they're in a state of where they want to just put everything on pause, unfortunately. Um, they're thinking about you a lot. They're thinking about you a lot, but I feel like they kind of don't want to here with the Four of Swords. Like they really just want to rest and recuperate and um, just take a break from thinking about this, but they can't stop. They can't stop thinking about it. They can't stop thinking about you, the situation. And here with the Six of Swords, strength, and the Nine of Swords, it's like they feel like moving on from you or going no contact, or whatever happened that led to you guys being in no contact is something really hard for them here with strength and the Nine of Swords. They feel like, you know, you like they have to move on from you, and they have to hold back this urge. They have to hold back this urge of like, I really want to reach out, or I really want to say this thing, or I really want to, you know, make things right or bring things back together, but they feel like they have to move on. They feel like they have to move on, and they feel like they have to seek something new here with the Ace of Wands. And with the Nine of Swords following it, this person could be having a lot of anxiety and maybe even sleepless nights thinking about you and thinking about how they're going to move on from this. I think they feel like either you or they could have been more emotionally mature. Like things could have very easily been worked out if emotions weren't so high. And with Justice and the Three of Wands, I'm seeing this could be two things. With Justice and the Three of Wands, it's like the Three of Wands, he's looking out into the distance. He's looking for, what's next, what's going to happen next. But with Justice here, it's either that they feel that, the situation ended painfully, but it ended fairly. And I'm getting to, if you were the person who went no contact, they could feel very hurt by this, but they know that they deserved it here with Justice. Like, they know that it was fair. And with the Three of Wands, this is what I was talking about when I was saying I'm getting two things. Like, they could feel like in the future things can balance out. There could be room for growth. There could be room for balance within the connection, or they just feel like, this is fine. This is a clean break. I'm going to move on and I'm going to seek out other, options here. But I'm seeing that with the 10 of Cups, the King of Pentacles, and the 9 of Cups, it's like, and again, I'm getting heavy water sign energy, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. It's like there's some kind of, I feel like there's some kind of delusion here a little bit when it comes to stability. Like, maybe this person feels like they really want stability with you, or they want stability in their life, or they could tell themselves things about you like, it was never going to work out with this person. I'm going to go find somebody who I can be stable with, who I can, settle down with. And I just heard like they're not even competent to do that. So it's they could be like somebody who feels like they know they're the problem subconsciously, but they don't want to acknowledge it. They deliberately refuse to acknowledge it. So they make up these stories in their head, and they, everybody else is the problem. Everybody else, they can't handle me. They're not ready for me. But really, it's like they know that they move in a very suspicious manner, and they should be by themselves and work on themselves, but they're going to keep hopping from person to person until until they find someone who tolerates them. And something I noticed with these people is like they don't even really like the people who tolerate them. They kind of resent them, and they almost, all of the self-hatred that they feel within themselves, they project it onto that person, because they hate themselves and they feel like how could you love me? It enrages them, and they take it out on that person, even if they don't even realize why they're doing it. But if there's someone who doesn't want to self-reflect, they will make up these stories and these things in their head, like, I'm not the problem, it's everybody else, With the Emperor of the World and the Hangman, I'm getting the feeling of like they're trying to put on this facade or be strong, like they're trying to be disciplined and ending the cycle and closing the cycle, but they cannot stop thinking about you. They can't stop thinking about you, especially when they're alone at night in their bed. It really hits them. And with the Lovers and the Five of Cups in shadow, it's like you don't know what you lost until it's gone. They're acting like they're moving forward here with the Lovers, like they're picking a new choice, they're picking a new connection, but really they're still focused on the past. They're still focused on the things that they did wrong to you. And I going back to what I said in the beginning of this reading, I'm heavily getting the energy that you chose to end the connection here. Like you chose to end the connection, or both of you guys just stopped speaking to each other because something heated happened. And the Lovers can also be too about ignoring the choices that somebody made when it comes to you. Like if somebody chose to love you, if somebody chose to go out of their way for you, if somebody chose to, encourage you and pour into you, and they completely disregarded that here, especially with the Five of Cups, they're focusing on the past. They're focusing on what's wrong. They're not looking at the two cups they still have in front of them, the connection that they still have in front of them, the good things they still have in front of them. They're too focused on the past and what's going wrong. And that's another common thing I see with people like this who may struggle with self-reflection. They're just constantly in this cycle of subconsciously mourning relationships and leaking it out onto the new connections and the new people that are in their lives. So that is all I have for you, Pile 2. However, I do offer extended readings in my Patreon where I kind of go into more detail about what you should do next, what's coming up next pertaining to this situation in particular. So if you feel like this resonated with you, you can unlock the extended messages, clarifiers, and deeper guidance and continue this reading with me on Patreon. Or if you want something a little more personal, you have a different question that you want to ask, you can send an email to me on my personal email that is linked in my description box. I will do a personalized reading for you. But if this is where we leave things, you guys take care and I'll see you next time. Hello, Pile 2. Welcome to your reading. How does the person feel about things? Ooh. This person is definitely watching you here with the Page of Swords. They're definitely watching you and they're studying you. They could be someone who likes to act nonchalant, like they're not doing this, but they definitely are, and they're definitely thinking about you a lot. But they're using work to bury themselves further into avoidance so they don't have to think about you or think about the situation. I'm getting that you could be a water sign, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Wow, this person really wants to talk to you right now here with the Six of Pentacles and the Eight of Wands. Do not be surprised if they message you soon, like they send you a bunch of messages at once. With the Queen of Swords and the Seven of Cups followed by the Knight of Cups, it's like, and I'm kind of getting the feeling that you may be the Queen of Swords, or they think you may react like the Queen of Swords. Like you don't want to talk. Well, with the Seven of Cups and the Knight of Cups, it's like they have so many ideas in their head. They're thinking about so many different scenarios about how this can go, about how to approach you, how to say something to you. They just don't quite know what to do. And they're definitely watching your social media here with the Ace of Cups and the Page of Wands. They're definitely watching your social media. They think you look very beautiful. They think you look very bonita. And I could see something pertaining to work. Maybe they're working so hard because they want to do something for you, like offer you something, like an apology gift or something, but they really, really, really miss you. I am sensing a bit of delusion here. Like maybe this person, they could mean well, but their intentions and the way they go about things, like it's not 100% grounded in reality. They really want to move out of this phase where they feel stuck. Like they feel like nothing in the connection is moving. They want to move out of that and they want to come approach you. They want to talk to you and they want to make things right here with Temperance. But it's like they feel paranoid. Like I don't know why I'm getting the feeling that you guys got into a really bad argument. Like maybe you cussed them out and they're kind of scared. Like I'm scared to say something. I don't want to say the wrong thing. Or I'm feeling too a bit of pessimism, like what if I say something and they just don't say anything, or what if it makes things worse, or they're kind of like a basket case right now. They don't really know what to do when it comes to you and reaching out to you. They're definitely going to reach out to you soon. Definitely. And again, Seven of Pentacles here. They're watching you closely. They're watching you very closely. I think they might be worried about you speaking or like getting in a relationship with someone else or talking to someone else. With the Queen of Wands, the Moon, and the King of Wands, this is so cute to me. And it's like, I don't really know what's going on, but I really feel like we're a perfect pair. Like, that's the kind of energy it gives me. And the moon can also represent fear. It can represent fear and something that's hidden, like something you may not see about this connection, or even about the no contact situation you guys are in right now. Like maybe there's something that was a misunderstanding here on one or both sides. There's something here that's not quite clear again. And again, it's this a bit of delusional energy, this very like watery energy I see here, where everything's kind of not clear and very emotional. With the Page of Cups and Justice, this person, I get such a sweet energy from this person. And unfortunately, it looks like they're very immature, but it doesn't look malicious. It just looks so like, I don't want to say the wrong thing. I really care about you. I really want to talk to you, but I just don't know. I don't have the words. I don't want to say the wrong thing that will cause this situation to happen again. And with the Two of Wands and the Two of Cups, there's no doubt in their mind that they miss you, that they want to fix things, that they want to make things work. They're just trying to figure out right now how to go about it. They might do little things here with the Four of Cups and the Knight of Pentacles. Maybe they've been doing things on your social media, or maybe texting you things, or they could have even gone to your house, maybe like just to like show you that they miss you or they're thinking of you, and you could be not paying attention to it. And I see here that they're going to keep trying. It might take them a while, but they're going to keep trying to do things. Don't be surprised if it's like a trickle effect, like they start, communicating with you via phone, and then they want to see you in person. But I don't see that this person is going to stop trying to make things right, even if they're not doing it right now. I see that they definitely will eventually. There's just a lot of pondering going on. So that is what I have for you, pile 2. If this reading resonated with you, I will be doing an extended message of this reading. And an extended is basically where I go into more detail about what I discussed here. I kind of ask Spirit, like, what's next after this? What should you do next? What is this person going to do next? Things like that. So if this resonated with you, you can subscribe to my Patreon below, where I get into a more extended message with clarifiers and things like that. Or if you have a different question that you want to ask me, you can send me an email that will be in my description box. But if this is where we leave things, I will see you guys next time. Hello, pile 3. Welcome to your reading. Message for 3. Person they're in contact with. Can you tell me? Thinking differently about pile 3. I'm getting a lot of cold energy here. I don't know why this just came to me so clearly too. This person could be jealous of you. I don't know why, because the cards, they don't necessarily depict that. But with the Page of Swords, this can be like studying someone, gossiping about someone, researching someone, spying on someone. And the Ten of Wands is a burden, and the Queen of Swords is like very clear, straight to the point, direct communication in the way that they analyze things. And it's like, it's weird. It's like this person, they feel burdened, they feel cut out, and they're still spying on you. But I heard very clearly like jealousy. Like this person is jealous of you. Mm. This person could be someone who is very prideful and who has a giant ego. They could feel like they want to I don't know if it's they want to move forward in their life or they want to move things forward with you, but they want you to do all the work when it comes to it. Here with the Chariot and the Emperor, followed by the Hangman, it's like I'm also getting to this person could put on a facade like they moved on, but they study you very heavily. And with the Moon and the Seven of Swords here, and this is the row that had the Page of Swords. This person gives me like very sinister, like a sinister feeling. They could be like asking people things about you or spreading lies about you, trying to start drama in your life. And they could be doing this because maybe you have something on them, like you know something about them that they're afraid that you're going to tell people. Maybe about the way that they treated you or something they did to you. But they're like, they're watching you and they're doing something like weird and sneaky behind the scenes. I am getting the feeling that this person is sad that things that you guys are not speaking right now, but I don't get the feeling that it's like I'm sad because I miss you. It's like I'm sad that I don't get to be a part of your life. I don't get to be a part of this. I don't get to see and have a say so in the way your life is going. But they do feel like you are making like progress in their life, that you're investing in yourself, that your life has elevated since you guys were last on speaking terms. They're very selfish. They're very selfish and they care a lot about how people perceive them, not necessarily like I get the energy that this is the type of person who will put so much work into manipulating people and manipulating situations and dynamics that you ask yourself, like, if you put half of this energy into working on yourself, do you know, like, you wouldn't have to do all this? That's the kind of energy I'm getting from this person. This person could be telling this person could be telling themselves like they'll come back around. Here with the Wheel and the King of Swords, they're like analyzing the situation very deeply. And with the Queen of Cups in front of it, they could be telling themselves that you're too emotional and dismissing your emotions. And this could be someone who likes to intellectualize their feelings and like logic their way through relationships. They definitely have a God complex too. They could also feel too that they know that you will not allow them back into your life unless they change, and they're not willing to do that. So instead, they're going to. It's weird. It's like they're arguing with you in their head. With the Six of Pentacles and the High Priestess, they could fantasize a lot about I don't know, with the Six of Pentacles and the High Priestess, it's like they want you to validate them. That's what it is. They want you to validate them. You could be someone who used to pour a lot of energy into this person, and one day you woke up and you're like, what, like, why am I doing this? And you just left, and they could be very perplexed by that, especially if you're someone who's emotional. They feel like you'll fall back into your emotions again and deal with them again, but I'm not seeing that here. And I'm seeing too here with the Ace of Pentacles, the Four of Wands, And the Seven of Cups, like they feel like they could give you, I'm seeing two things. They feel like they could give you a crumb and they could have their happy home back, the illusion of a happy home, or they think about you being with someone else and it infuriates them. And I also want to mention too, while this could be a relationship, I'm not getting heavy romantic cards here. This could be a family member or a friend or somebody that you had a platonic connection with, and they just constantly try to override your autonomy. Like they feel, I get the feeling they feel like they own you. They feel like you're their property almost. Can I clarify on this one? Yeah, they feel like this is just a temporary break. This is not something that will be permanent. This is not something that you're going to stand on, or if they stop speaking to you, this is, they feel like it's something that it's just temporary. This is just a rest. But there is a part of them that feels like this could actually be permanent, but they really try to fight those thoughts off. And with the Hierophant and the Eight of Cups in shadow, again, I feel like when I see this combination, it reminds me of leaving behind an old dynamic. Like, but because this person has a twisted perception, it's like things were not supposed to be like this. This wasn't your role. This isn't what you were supposed to act like. This isn't how things were supposed to go. This is not how things traditionally go between us. And they see now that you've abandoned that dynamic. It doesn't exist anymore. And they feel powerless, they feel helpless, they feel defenseless. The only thing they can do is defend themselves from the thoughts in their head about this being permanent. And I do want to touch on like what this Page of Swords, Moon, and Seven of Swords is, because it's weird. It's like something very sneaky and weird. Can I get more clarity on this? What is this? Like, what is this? It's very weird, sneaky energy. Ooh. The Devil, the King of Wands, and the Three of Swords, they are pissed. They are pissed off. Okay? They are pissed off. I'm getting the feeling this person could be an air sign, or they could have air placements. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. I feel like this person intellectualizes their feelings a lot. They could just be a cold person though too, because not all air signs are like that. But they could have a lot of air in their chart, or they could be someone who is just a cold, like just a cold, callous person. And with the Devil and the King of Wands, in the Three of Swords, it's like I'm getting the feeling of like word vomit. Like they could be trying to spread a certain narrative or say certain things about you because they're like they can't control themselves. That's how angry they are and hurt they are. But they won't show the hurt. They will only show you the anger. They could be one of those people who feels like anger is an acceptable emotion to show, but hurt and pain is not, even though they're making a fool of themselves. And I'm getting the feeling if they are talking about you to people, or they're like spreading lies on you, or trying to get ahead of like something, that's the energy I'm getting too. Like they if this is a romantic connection, they could have cheated on you or did something like really vile to you that they're scared of you telling other people. And it's making them act out, and everybody sees that they're a liar. Yeah, don't be surprised if they try to parade like a new relationship or new connections in your face, or be messy with you on social media or in social circles, don't be surprised of that. And but also do not be hurt by it, because the Ace of Swords is here, and that means that there will be clarity within the situation. People will be able to see through them, and they will see that the things they are doing are, they will see they will see them in the same light that you see them. They will see the truth. They will see this for what it is. So that is all I have for you, Pile 3. If this message resonated with you, I do offer extended readings on my Patreon. And an extended reading is essentially where I just go into more detail about this particular topic, where I ask questions about, like, what is this person going to do next? What's coming next for you, what actions you should take, things like that. I just go into more detail. If you would like to unlock the deeper extended messages with clarifiers, deeper guidance, and continue this reading with me on Patreon, it will be linked in my description box. If you have a different question that you would like to ask me about, you can email me. My email will be in my description box as well, and I can do a personalized reading for you. But if this is where we leave things, you guys take care.